CCs over and over and over again and learn every time you do it. On his 10th speech, graduating a CC for the second time around the horn, please help me welcome Mr. Michael Pineda.
Have you ever been disappointed? Have you ever felt that it was your gloomiest day? Have you ever fell down and didn't know how to get up? Because it was just the darkest moment in your time. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, today I'm going to share a story with you that is a little bit personal. But it's important for me to share. The company is going to a reorganization, and it was my moment to be terminated. It was my time to be unemployed. I just bought the new house. I just got the new house. And I'm about to get terminated. I have a little girl. She's counting on Daddy to bring home the money. And I'm about to get terminated. So I was all gloomy and depressed because I'm about to lose my job. What would I do then? I started making phone calls. I started calling people that I knew. They kept saying the economy is really bad. You know, you called us a year ago, we'd have talked to you. But things are just not like they were before. I went to my best friend and talked to him for hours. He could not give me an answer. He could not give me an answer because he was going through the same scenario. I went to my mom, which is still sick and alive still, and went to talk to my mom. And she said something to me. She said, "Son, there's other jobs out there. Things will come around." Then I went to my better half to give her the sad news. I was imminent to be terminated. And we were going to have to put the house in foreclosure. And we're going to have to put our dreams to the side. And that's when things got better. Because as I approached my wife, my better half, she said this to me as I was looking at her. "What are you so upset about? Our children are healthy. What are you so upset about? I have a job. I can take care of things. You have a degree. You have so much that you can offer." And I stand back, look at her and said, "Honey, thank you. That gives me hope." She looked at me very upset and said, "Hope? Hope? Hope is not what you should have. You should have faith. Hope is that person in the street that doesn't have another half to help them. Hope is that person in the sea that's drowning and they're hoping for some air because they're about to get drowned. They're about gasping for air. That's the person that should ask for hope. You should have faith. You should have belief." Terrified looking at my wife, I no longer felt helpless. I was scared. I said, "Oh my goodness." By the way, my wife is 4'11". But at that moment, I was looking up to her so high and terrified because she was just giving it to me. She was saying, "How dare you feel down when you have all these gifts that God has given you? You got to be thankful for that. You got to be thankful for the things you have," she was telling me. I got empowered. And instead of feeling helpless for that entire week, knowing that Friday was imminent to come, I started looking for a job 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I was unemployed for a month. And then I got the job of my dreams. And I learned always to be ready to find another job. From that day forth, I would always be looking for my next job. Because you see, in corporate America, that's just a job. But what you go to school and study, that's your career. If you go and study to be into management, that's your career. What you do in that job could be a career, but if they're downsizing, if they're moving in different locations, you need to feel it. You need to touch it. It needs to be palpable. It needs to be tangible. And then you understand how bona fide the experience can be. By understanding that that's just a job. Take care of your career. From that day forth, every time it was close to or I saw that maybe they're resizing, I would keep my fillers out. I was so thankful for that day that my wife set me straight. Mother Teresa said it best. Happiness is every day and every moment. Cherish it because you don't know what every day and every moment can bring. You have to be happy for that moment. And I got that. I got the message. Faith is belief. Hope is, you may have a belief, you need to have a belief, but faith is stronger. You know you're going to make it through that race. Today, fellow Toastmasters, I'm sharing this today with you because tomorrow, my wife's getting terminated. She's the one losing her job. They're cutting over 1,000 employees where she's working. And now she will be, like I was many years ago, unemployed. And though I'm tempted to go talk to her the way she talked to me, I'm tempted. She's different than me. She prepared me. I didn't prepare her. She said, I can't wait. I want to spend more time cooking for you. I want to spend more time with the kids. Guess what? When you come home, you're going to find me. I said, okay. You're taking this very well. You love your job. So I took her to the side yesterday. I took her to the side and said, honey, kids are asleep. Let's talk. You know, talk to me and tell me how you're feeling. You've been there for 10 years. Talk to me, but this is your profession and, you're an accountant and this is what you've been studying so many years. And you got so many relationships because you build relationships at work. You get to know people. You get to know their families. You get to know their friends. It becomes like a family and they're taking it all apart. Please tell me how you feel. She looked at me. She smiled. She says, don't you have faith? I said, jeez. Yes, honey, I have faith. She says, I do too. Toastmasters, I leave you today with this. In life, find your strongest half. It could be your wife. It could be your husband. It could be your best friend. It could be a mentor. Find that better half and hold on to it. Hold on to it because it's a bumpy ride. But it doesn't matter the ride you have as long as you're along. You go along in that ride with your better half. Toastmaster.